This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
And he's going to get that base hit. Landon Donner is going to round third. They're going to send him, and the throw's coming in. It's not going to be in time, and he slides in head first for the win. Now, looks to be that one's hit well to left field, and it might have a chance, and it is gone. It is a two-run home run for Andy Mock. And the Stars are on the board. It's 2-0.
And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome to the broadcast here. We're getting ready for this state qualifier / semifinal. The winner of this one will be guaranteed a trip to the state tournament. The only thing left to be determined after that is who's going to be in what seed, the 1, 2, 3, or 4. Of course, the winner of this one will do no worse than the second seed, as they will advance to the championship to play the West Fargo Aces. Now, this game is originally scheduled for 6:30 p.m. Wahpeton not in their dugout right below us here, so we'll put the camera on post 400 Astros for the moment here as the two coaches coming to the home plate to exchange lineups and all that good stuff. Yeah, like I said, this game was originally scheduled for 6:30, and I want to say hi specifically to a couple of individuals. And not that I'm anything negative, but to Jen and Larry, we certainly appreciate you tuning in, being patient. I know you're looking forward to this game being at 6:30, but we had the 11 o'clock game go to 10 innings as Castleton's season would come to an end at a 5-3 loss to the Valley City Royals, and that just delayed every game after it by a good hour or so, if not a little bit longer. In the second game today, we had the Fargo Bombers pick up a 3-0 win over Kindred, and then the Aces and Vets would square off right before that one. That one went, I think, a little over 2 hours, 2 hours, 11 minutes, and the Aces would pick up a 7-5 win over the Vets. So the Aces move on to the East Region Championship game, and they will host the win. Well, they won't necessarily host, but they will play the winner of this game. If the Astros win, then the Aces will host. If Wahpeton wins, then Wahpeton will host the Aces. And I put host in quotes because it's not truly a home game, but they'll be on the home side of the scoreboard in those two scenarios here. So
they'll be taking on the home team on the scoreboard, Wahpeton post 20.
As you heard from our PA announcer, Wahpeton will be the home team in this contest here. These two teams met back on July 13th, let's see here, let me look at my calendar here. That was 10 days ago. And the Astros would actually hand Wahpeton a couple of losses by the scores of 5-1 and 13-7 in the two games of that doubleheader. That was at Starion Bank Field in Fargo. So Wahpeton looking for a little bit of revenge here in the tournament, and the Astros, well, they say you have to beat the best to become the best, and, well, they got by their rivals, the Post 2 Bombers, last night, a game that was tied 1-1 going into the seventh inning of play, and they would get a hit to left to drive in 2 runs. 2 batters later, another run would score, and they would end up defeating the Bombers by the score of 4-1. Now, Wahpeton, they got here in a hard-fought, error-free game yesterday against Kindred. They would score 1 in the bottom of the first, and that's all that they would need, is they would hold on and pick up the 1-0 win. Once again, a hard-fought battle and an error-free game by both Kindred and Wahpeton yesterday. So this should end up being a good one here. The Wahpeton 1 seed, the Aces, the Astros, the 5 seed coming into this tournament here. And now that they've announced the Astros starters and non-starters, they'll announce the Wahpeton starters and non-starters.
Will be the shortstop, number 5, Caden Kappas.
Wahpeton 30-6, 2 of those 6 losses at the hands of the Astros, who are a game above 500 at 19-18 on the season. Astros would strike first in both games. They'd lead 1-0 after the end of the first inning. Wahpeton would tie it up before the Astros would get 3 more in the bottom of the second. They'd carry that 4-1 lead into the bottom of the fifth when they would tack on 1 more to take a 5-1 lead, and that would end up being the final score. Then in game 2, Astros would strike first, scoring 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Wahpeton would get 1 in the top of the second to make it 4-1. Astros would get 2 more in the bottom half of that inning. They take the 6-1 lead into the third, when Wahpeton would get 1 more to trim it to 6-2. Astros would not score in the bottom of the third, nor would Wahpeton in the top of the fourth. And at 6-2, Astros would tack on 3 more to take a 9-2 lead in the bottom of the fourth inning. Wahpeton would respond, get all 3 of those runs back in the top of the fifth, and it would go to 9-5. But then the Astros would answer back and get 3 back again, and take the lead at let's see here, 12-5. They would get 1 more in the bottom of the 6th to take a 13-5 lead, and Wahpeton to get 2 in the top of the 7th. Astros wouldn't have to play the other half of the inning, and they would win 13-7.
We got a hot night tonight in Kindred.
13 runs on 12 hits, and the Astros committed 1 error, while the Wahpeton Post 20 scored 7 runs on 7 hits, and they committed 1 error in that second game of the doubleheader. In the first game, Astros had 5 runs on 8 hits, and they committed 3 errors, while Wahpeton had 1 run on 4 hits, and they also committed 3 errors. So a total of 8 errors in the doubleheader between these two teams combined. A total of 26 runs scored by these two teams combined. And a total of 31 hits, if I did the mental math correctly, between these two teams in the doubleheader that happened at Starion Bank Field back on July 13th. For the Wahpeton Post 20, let's pull it up here. They'll be starting Ethan Manick on the mound, and then it'll be Jackson Fleeflet behind the plate catching those pitches from Manick. And then around the bases, you have Hunter Wamry at first, Caden Hockert at second, Caden Kappas at shortstop, Riley Timian at third. And then the outfield, you have Isaac Loosemore and left, Gavin Schroeder in right, and Tori Ulick in straightaway center. And that's how Wahpeton Post 20 will set up defensively here in this matchup. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the Post 400 Astros, their lineup will look like this. Top of the order, 1, 2, 3. It'll be the right fielder, Chayton Sen. Third baseman, Jackson Beiswinger. The first baseman, Logan Sullivan. The middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6. Well, the second baseman, Grant Matter. The left fielder, Colby Nissen. And the starting pitcher, Carson Barda. And then the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9, the shortstop, Anthony Erickson. The center fielder, Joel Fryer. And the catcher, Evan Erickson. The reserves for the Post 400 Astros include Matt Nelson, Oliver Luck, Michael Grensteiner, Jacob Jaroszewski, Alex Such, Chase Keller, Paul Narum, Drew Rarick, and Hayden Crescent. And the reserves for Wahpeton Post 20, Jordan Miller and Josiah Hoffman. The third baseman, Riley Timian, will not be batting, at least not to start the game. And here's Chayton Sen to lead things off here for the Post 400 Astros as we start this game here. Ethan Manick on the mound. The first pitch comes in for strike 1 to Chayton Sen. 7:46 p.m. and the current temperature here at Viking Varsity Field is 91 degrees under overcast skies. Doesn't feel like 91 anymore, but I'm sure that is accurate. Oh, now it's saying 81. Now it just popped up to 91. Who knows what the temperature is? It's 0-2 now here to the batter, Chayton Sen. Once again, we thank you for tuning in. We know this game was supposed to start about an hour and 17 minutes ago, but we've had a long day here at Viking Varsity Field in South Kindred. But it's been a fun day. Well, with a slight disagreement from some of the local press box workers. So. And Sen will strike out the first batter of the night here.
Third baseman, number 18, Jackson Beiswinger.
Or I should say Manick will strike out Sen, the first batter of the night. And now Manick will try his luck here against Jackson Beiswinger. Swing and a miss on the fastball. He went over the top of the pitch there for strike 1. Logan Sullivan is on deck. If we can get that far into the order, we might see Grant Matter this inning as well. Manick, 4 pitches, 4 strikes. And so far, so good. That one a little bit high, and that's a ball, and it's 1-1. I should have knocked on wood for the Wahpeton fans. I apologize. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here to the batter, Jackson Byswinger. Maddox sets, winds, and delivers, and that one will just miss. A little high for a ball. It's 2-1. 3 minutes into the ball game now. I want to thank our sponsors, including Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Go Promo, and Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo as Manic delivers another strike to put the count level at 2-2. Close Mentor in Fargo on 45th Street, Kindred Spirits, Blake's Marine in Devils Lake, and the Knickerbocker in Hickson. Just a few of our many sponsors here for this contest between the Astros and Wahpeton, and for the entire tournament coverage here of the East Region Tournament here at Viking Varsity Field in Kindred. It's a full count to Byswinger with Logan Sullivan on deck. Manic sets, winds, and delivers the payoff. Swing and a miss, and he got his second strikeout on his second batter. And some impressive start here for Ethan Manic.
Now to bat will be first baseman number 17.
2 for 2 for the day.
Sullivan.
Exactly, Cody. And Logan Sullivan, the batter now. If he gets a hit, it usually goes to left field. And on most of his at-bats, he has made a connection. He is 5 for 7 on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports this season. So we've seen a lot of the Astros this year. We've seen a lot of the Comets. Matter of fact, the Astros got to this point by defeating their in-program rivals 10-6 on opening day. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 here. Or check that. It was a pitch behind. That will be a strikeout. And 3 up, 3 down, all on strikeouts and Ethan Manic. That could cause trouble for the Astros here. We'll see what they come up with next time they come up to bat. But first, it's the red team to bat. Wahpeton Post 20 coming up after the break here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate in the Fargo-Moorhead area? From office to retail to industrial to farmland, trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, they have the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Good luck to all of the Area Legion teams on the field this week from the leader in the field of commercial real estate, Goldmark Commercial.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Go Promo is the area's premier provider for easy.
Now, all right, we'll make it up to Go Promo here as they got to the batter a little bit quicker than we thought they would here. Usually we have that a little bit of extra time heading into the bottom of the first. First one fouled away. It's Caden Kappas, the batter. It's 0-1 now. On the mound here for the Post 400 Astros is Carson Barda. Evan Erickson will be catching the pitches from the arm of Barda. And then we'll go around the bases here as the pitch comes up high. They'll level the count at 1-1. Logan Sullivan at first, Grant Matter at second. Anthony Erickson, the shortstop, with Jackson Byswinger at third. The outfield here after the 1-1 pitch from Barda, and that one's popped up towards right field and foul, and that'll drop for a strike. It's 1-2. Chayton Sen in right field, Joe Fryer in center, and Colby Nissen out in left field here. Once again, nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Caden Kappas. Post 20, the #1 seed, got here with a 1-0 win over Kindred after they get the bye in that, what is essentially a play-in round to start the tournament. Well, the Astros had to play in that essential play-in round. They picked up a 10-6 win over the Comets, and then they would defeat their rivals, the Post 2 Bombers, 3-1, or check that, 4-1, the final score. In an exciting game that was 1-1 going into the 7th inning of play. Now we have a full count here to Caden Kappas at 3-2. We'll see what Barda has in his arsenal here. And that one driven to center field, a line drive. Fryer makes the grab, 1 away. So that bring up Gavin Schroeder.
Joe Fryer with a nice catch in center. That'll bring up number 2, the right fielder, Gavin Schroeder.
And now clear the count here for Gavin Schroeder. 7 minutes, make it 8 minutes into the ball game now. And that pitch is a little high for a ball from Barda. It's 1-0. Astros outscored Wahpeton 18-8 combined in that doubleheader back on July 13th. Wahpeton looking to not let that happen this time around. That one making for the diving attempted catch by Chayton Sen, but it'll result in a double as that one will get chased down, and now Schroeder heading towards third. No, he will put on the brakes to stay. It'll be recorded as a double, and it'll be recorded as a hit. And Schroeder on with a double, and that's a good start here for Wahpeton as they get a runner on. Took 9 minutes into the ball game to get the first runner on base for either team. And Isaac Loosemore. Some of the locals refer to him as Lucy. Barda will look back at Schroeder, and now he'll deliver the pitch, and it's a little high for a ball, 1-0. Once again, Mike Mason alongside Cody helping us out on camera and scoreboard here today. We certainly appreciate you tuning in to this, what turned out to be a beautiful night. Don't expect the lights to come on here probably in the next half an hour or so, as we are a few minutes shy of 8 o'clock here local time in the south side of Kindred. And now Erickson's going to trot up to the mound here. This visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin. Marvin and Fargo now hiring, paying between 18 and 22 bucks an hour. If you're looking for a job, consider Marvin. Go to marvin.com/join us. As Erickson will make his way back behind home plate, and Loosemore will dig back into the batter's box. He'll face the 2-0 count here from Barda. Once again, runner on second is Schroeder. Barda checks out Schroeder on 2 occasions, delivers the 2-0 pitch, and that's grounded foul at the plate to the left side of the batter's box, 1-1. Or no, check that, 2-1, excuse me. Once again, broadcast coverage of the East Region Baseball Tournament brought to you by Kindred Storage, Sinorama, Paradiso and Fargo, Clay Erdman, and Mustang Seeds. Just a few of our many sponsors here. If you have a chance to patronize any of the businesses you hear about in this broadcast, we'd appreciate that. Erickson fires a strike to Sullivan for the 6-3 ground out, and Wahpeton has 2 down.
Anthony Erickson with a nice play at short over to Sullivan. Picks up out number 2.
It will advance Schroeder to third, so Wahpeton 90 feet away from putting a run on the board here. Jackson Fleeflat step up to the plate now here, looking to drive in Schroeder from third. Day 3 of the tournament here. We had the 2 elimination games earlier, and now we have the second of 2 state qualifiers here. Once again, the winner of this one will play the West Fargo Aces tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., and I'll put that in quotes, as this one was supposed to start at 6:30 p.m., but it obviously did not. We're still inside 10, or check that, and I'll make it about 12 minutes now, so we have surpassed the 10-minute mark. As Barda winds up, delivers the first pitch in for a strike. Nicely tossed pitch there, as he would split the W and the number 7 right in half on the jersey of Fleeflat. 0-1 here as Barda winds up and delivers. Got one that dropped right about knee level there, and they'll go in for a ball. May have missed a little bit to the outside as well. 1-1. The windup from Barda. In for a ball. 2-1. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Andy's Custom Body Shop in Mapleton, Kindred Area Arts Program, Davenport Supper Club, and Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton. 2 balls and a strike here to Fleeflet. Ethan Manick, the pitcher, is on deck, but 2 away if Fleeflet can reach base. And the Astros are hoping that he won't. And that one hit well and hard to center field, and trying to make the catch was Chayton Sen. Coming in to score is Schroeder. And it'll be an RBI single for Fleeflet, and that puts Wahpeton on the board. It's 1-0. And that brings up the pitcher, Ethan Manick.
With the RBI single. On the courtesy run will be number 10, Jordan Miller. And up to bat now will be the pitcher, number 22, Ethan Manick.
So runner on first is Fleaflat. And once again, Schroeder comes in to score on the RBI single by Jackson Fleaflat. And it's 1-0 here for the one-seeded Wahpeton post 20. And Barta on the mound. This will be a first pitcher versus pitcher battle here, and Manick will foul it back for strike one. And that one will drop in for ball two. So now it's, no, check that. I'm a pitch ahead of myself here. Ball one. My scoreboard operator is quicker than my eyes, and that's a good thing. And that delivery is low for a ball. It's now it's 2-1. Scores from earlier today: Castleton falls 5-3 in 10 innings to Valley City, and the Bombers pick up a 3-0 win over Kindred. And then in the most recent game here, the Aces, after falling 5-0 in a fourth inning that was one to forget for if you're an Aces fan, would come back and win 7-5. And as a result, the Aces will play the winner of this one, and the loser of this one will play the Vets. No, check that. The Vets will play the Bombers. And the loser of this one will play Valley City at 11 o'clock tomorrow. And that 11 o'clock game tomorrow will be a winner-go-home game for one of these two teams. And the winner of this game guarantees themselves a trip to the state tournament. Full count, payoff, fouled away, stays alive for at least one more pitch. 22 pitches now for Barta, and even 11-11 on the ball strike split. And a full count here to Manick. Hunter Wamry on deck, but there is two away, and a runner on first is Fleaflat. Barta looking for his first K, and he won't get it. Manick will get hit. That puts two runners on, and he'll advance to first. Now clear the count here for Hunter Wamry, batter 6 in the lineup for Wahpeton post 20.
Now in the batter's box.
Broadcast coverage also brought to you by the Ball Yard in Fargo. Todd R. Wold, certified public accountant. Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton and Kindred State Bank. Wamry the batter, 1-0 lead here for Wahpeton here in the bottom of the first, and they have two on with 2 outs. First and second. Fleaflat on second, and Manick on first. Actually, let me double check here. Yeah, it is Manick. And that one right over into the glove of Byswinger. He steps on the bag for the force out, and that ends the bottom of the first inning. Wahpeton gets 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2 stranded, and Astros commit no errors.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
All right, welcome back. 1-0 lead here for Wahpeton post 20s. Manick continues some warm-ups on the mound here. He was really impressive. Took down the Astros 1-2-3 on 3 strikeouts, and we'll see if he can get his 4th strikeout on his 4th battered faced.
Can't do much better than that, Mike. 3 for 3
Yeah.
strikeouts.
Well, we heard that he was a good pitcher, but I certainly didn't
Leading
expect
off
3
the second
strikeouts
inning
on 3
For the
batters.
Fargo
So.
Post 400 Astros will be number 7, the second baseman, Grant Matter.
So it's the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Grant Matter now. We'll see Kobe Nissen next, and the pitcher Carson Barta to follow. Manic on pitch 12. No, check that. He is on pitch 15, and a swing and a miss for a strike. He's only, there's swing and a miss for strike 2. On 16 pitches, he's only thrown 3 balls. The other 13 have been recorded as a strike. Once again, a strike is anything that's not a ball. It's a hit, home run, fouled away pitch, swing and a miss. They all go in the books as strikes. And that pitch will miss for a ball. It's ball 4 in total, not to the batter, obviously. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Grant Matter. Kobe Nissen on deck, and that one's a little high, and that will level the count at 2-2. So Manic will get reset on the mound here. And he'll wind up to deliver his jersey number, and that one's sent up high to center field. And Ulick's getting underneath it, and he makes the grab. And that will retire Grant Matter.
Ulick with a put out in center.
So now we'll
up to
see
bat will
Kobe
be
Nissen.
number 2, the left fielder, Colby Nissen.
Nissen is an equal opportunity outfield hitter. Right, left, left center, right center, you name it, he'll put it where he wants it. That pitch is a little bit high. It's a fastball coming out of the arm of Manic. And he'll try again. And this one he gets in for a strike. That one kicks some dust off the glove of Fleeflet. It's 1-1. 20 minutes into the ball game now. And this one's going to be popped up, served up in the direction of Timian, and he'll go a little bit further, and that'll be Kappas, the shortstop, making the catch.
Kappas records the second out.
So that's 2 away now here, and Carson Barta
Moving
steps up to the plate
will
next.
Be the Snowman pitcher, Carson Barta.
Manic with pitch 23 here to Barta. Pitcher versus pitcher battle, and the first pitch comes in for ball 1 to Barta. If Barta can reach base, it'll be Anthony Erickson on deck here. That one's going to be served up. Should be good for Crockett, or Hockert, excuse me, second baseman. Apologize for that. And now that's 3 up, 3 down, 6 up, 6 down. So far, so good for Wahpeton, post 20. And coming up, batters 7, 8, 9, Caden Hockert, Jaden King, Tori Ulick. When we return after this.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Kindred Spirits Bar and Grill is the place this weekend to watch all the games with a fully remodeled bar and kitchen that's family friendly each night till 9 p.m. Keep both you and the kids entertained with the arcade or pool table and try your luck with E-Tabs. Also, blackjack on Friday and Saturday nights. Kindred Spirits Bar and Grill is your stop for entertainment next Saturday, July 31st, with musical acts Steve Stein, Sean Mitzel, and Rhyme or Reason, all on the same night, 5 p.m. start, no cover charge. Kindred Spirits Bar and Grill. Find them on Facebook or at 441 Elm Street in Kindred.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
Lady in Yellow, great job with that song.
Sweet Caroline playing during the break, and one of the fans getting the award for best singer or something to that effect. Swinging a miss for strike 1 here, Caden Hockert.
Second baseman, number 9,
miss
Caden
on the
Hockert,
delivery from
drops.
Barta. Once again, around the bases here for the Astros. Sullivan first, Matters second, Erickson short, Byswinger at third. Barta pitching, Erickson catching. And then in the outfield, Nissen left, Sen right, and Fryer center. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Caden Hockert. Swung and missed on the first pitch, took the pitch for a ball. And now he'll take this one for strike 2. So it's 1-2 now the count. Also want to say thanks to Rambo, the Ringneck and Leonard, Kindred Youth Baseball, and Magnum Trucking now hiring. That one's fouled away off the first base line, and Sullivan might have had a chance on that one, but it was just a little bit high, and he didn't quite have the speed to get there. So it'll remain where it's at 1-2 on that fouled away pitch here by Hockert. Once again, Jaden King is on deck. We'll also see Tori Ulick this inning as well. And Hockert goes down on strikes. That's the first strikeout for Barta here in this contest, and it comes on
Barta
pitch
picks
29.
up his first strikeout. Now batting will be the designated hitter, number 6, Jaden King.
Also want to say thanks to Nipstad Farms, the class of 2023 Kindred parents. Marvin's a Fargo now hiring in Kindred Express Lane right across the street from the baseball and football diamonds, or baseball diamond football field, I should say. Located just 3 inches off Highway 15 in Kindred. Jaden King, the batter. 1 ball, no strike as Barta sets to deliver. Low for ball 2. Once again, Tori Ulick is on deck. We'll see him for sure, and then if we can get further in the lineup, we return to the top of the order with Kappas. Barta delivers the 2-0. That one skips off the dirt, and it's 3 balls and no strike. And coming up here, folks, is either a free base or a free strike. And King will take this pitch and hope to get the free base. But he will not. He will allow the free strike to Barta, and it's 3-1. And the 3-1. Got it in there for strike 2. Is right at the knees there. Dropped a sinker in perfectly. And now it's a full count. Wind up in the payoff. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 2. Or strikeout. Out 1. Out 2.
Barta comes all the way
Come on,
back.
Cody. Help me out there.
Number 2.
Push that button a little
That'll bring up
faster.
center fielder number 20, Tori Ulick.
Tori Ulick, the batter now. So we're 26, make it 27 minutes into the ball game, and a 1-0 lead here for Wahpeton. Once again, they got one run in the bottom of the first versus Kindred, and that ended up holding up as the final score. That one fouled away into the Little League ballpark on the opposite side of those pine trees. And any more to the right or to Ulick's left, it would have been in the parking lot. And then Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton may have had some claims to take care of. 0-2 the count. Barta sets, winds, delivers. And that one is going to find its way up the middle, a diamond cutter into center field. And it's a base hit for Ulick.
Ulick with the diamond cutter. Now to bat will be the leadoff man, number 5, shortstop Caden Kappas.
All right, so as I mentioned earlier, we return to the top of the order now with Caden Kappas. Gavin Schroeder would be right behind him. 27 minutes into the ball game here. We'll see what Barta delivers out of his pitching arsenal here. And that one almost took out the official as it drops into shallow center. And now it's another back-to-back hits here for Wahpeton. They have 2 runners on, and
I believe they're going to charge that in air, Mike, to
now to bat
the
will be number 2,
Astros.
the right fielder Gavin Schroeder.
Looks like that ball just went
looks
right
like you're right, actually. So
just snuck right under the glove.
Kappas reaches base on an error. That moves Ulick out to second, brings up Gavin Schroeder, who doubled to right field last time he was at the plate, and that double, if memory serves me correctly, is the one that scored the run. And he's going to go to right field again. Rounding third is Ulick, and he's going to come home and the play at the plate. And he's out. He got tagged out at the plate. It remains 1-0, and that ends the second inning of play. No runs on one hit and one Astros error. And they leave two more on base. They leave one on base, excuse me. We're back after this. Here on
End the second inning.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Get into the boat of your dreams at Blake's Marine and Sports. Right now, Blake's is taking orders for the 22 models of Ranger boats powered by Mercury. So come in and see all of your options to truly make it the boat of your dreams. If you're done kicking the tires, then it's time to pull the trigger. Blake's Marine and Sports will work with you on getting low monthly payments too. Get into a Ranger boat with a Mercury motor. Make your dream a reality at Blake's Marine and Sports off Highway 2 West or on the web at blakesmarine.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. The Knickerbocker wishes all the teams the best of luck in the East Region Baseball Tournament. All right, welcome back. Well, the Astros have gone 6 up, 6 down, 3 strikeouts in the first. Ground out on a couple flyouts in the second, and now it's the bottom of the order. Erickson, Fryer, Erickson. It's Anthony Evans, 7 and 9, with Fryer in the middle at 8 there. So once again, Anthony Erickson takes the first pitch for strike one from Manick. And he'll take the second pitch for ball one from Manick, and that levels it at 1-1. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Close Mentor in Fargo, Kindred Spirits, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Go Promo, the Knickerbocker in Hickson, Blake's Marine in Devils Lake, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, and Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. Just a few of our many sponsors bringing you coverage of the East Region Tournament this year here on Magnitude Sports, live from South Kindred. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to the batter, Anthony Erickson. If you are in the Kindred area, you want to stay cool and air conditioned and watch the game, you can go to Kindred Spirits. This one popped up and chasing after it, but won't get there in time, or will he? No, our camera can't get that far, but right fielder Gavin Schroeder ran out of real estate as he would go to the fence, and he was almost there. He needed an extra step, or the fence needed to be an extra half a foot out, or maybe a combination of both. But anyway, as a result, he'll drop, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a fouled away pitch. We're still waiting on Schroeder, who, when he ran into the fence in right field, and then he went immediately to the dugout here. And tell you what, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred. All right, welcome back. Fouled away for an unofficial strike. It'll remain 1-2. Good news is Schroeder's okay. He's back out in right field now, so nothing to worry about there for the Wahpeton fans. One run on 4 hits for Wahpeton so far. Pass ball. And now it's a full count. Manick on 32 pitches. 22 strikes, 10 balls. And a nice catch there by the post 400 third base coach. And he throws a strike back to Manick on the mound. That's a 10-1 ground out. Rifles it right into the glove of Kappas, the shortstop. And that is out number 1, Anthony Erickson. That brings up Joe Fryer.
Very nice at bat by Erickson, but the line out to Kappas will now bring up center fielder, lucky number 13, Joe Fryer.
So once again, it's Joe Fryer swinging the miss as the pitch went over the top of the bat, strike 1. As I was saying earlier, if you want to watch the games, one place to go here in Kindred and stay in air conditioning is Kindred Spirits. I went there on 2 occasions. I had the boneless wings once and the chicken strip basket the second time, and no complaints at all. Matter of fact, if I had to rank them in the top 3 with a couple of other big wing places, they would definitely be in the top 3. There's no doubt about it. Really, really good food at Kindred Spirits. That pitch is up high, and now it's 1 ball, or check that, 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Fryer. Also, if you come by in the morning hours, stop at Kindred Express Lane. French toast sticks, sausage links, croissants, biscuits, they're all delicious. Get your favorite beverage to go along with that, an orange juice or a pop, whatever you want. It's another full count here, back-to-back batters with full counts. We'll see what Manick does with Fryer here on the payoff pitch, and that one will be whiffled out into left field and foul. As it bounces off towards the 4th pine tree from the far back. Right by the trunk. And this one's popped up, and that one's fouled off. The 17th pine tree from the back. And that is a strikeout. And Fryer tossed his bat thinking he got walked. He'll go down looking instead.
Strikeout. Now to bat will be the catcher, number 6, Evan Erickson.
That's the 4th strikeout for Manick here in this contest. He'll try his luck against Evan Erickson, batter 9 in the lineup. That one skips off the glove. And it's ball 1. And that one's a little high for ball 2. So 2-0 the count now. And this visit to the mound here is brought to you by Marvin. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
All right, welcome back. Once again, this visit to the morrow brought to you by Marvin, now hiring in Fargo. Paying between $18 and $22 an hour. If you'd like a job at Marvin, go to their website, marvin.com/join us if you are interested. And the huddle at the mound will be broken up here, and Manick will settle back in. Once again, the count is 2 balls, no strikes to the batter, Evan Erickson, with 2 away. In the top of the order, Cheat and Sen due up. And the windup in the 2-0 is high. It's 3 balls and no strikes. And now Manick has some work to do to try and battle out of this hole. And the 3-0. That one's inside, and he'll walk. Erickson's on base with the only walk of the game so far here for Manick. And now we return to the
Now
top
to
of the
bat.
order.
Leadoff man and right fielder, number 9, Chayton Sen.
And we'll have a courtesy runner here for Evan Erickson.
Your attention, please. On the courtesy run
That's
for the
Alex
Astros will be
Such.
number 11, Alex Such.
Chayton Sen, Manick got on a strikeout, as he did the 2 batters to follow him to start this game. And that one's just a little bit high, and well, he retired. I think, I'd have to go back and count it up, but I think he retired the first 3 batters on 9 pitches. And now it's a little high for ball 2, and the last 6 pitches by Manick have all come across his balls, and now he's at a 26 strike, 19 ball split on 45 pitches. And the pitch. Runner goes, tap foul, strike 1. Runner comes back. That's Alex Such, the runner on first once again here for the Astros, trailing 1-0 here in the top of the 3rd to the 1-seeded Wahpeton post 20. Manick delivers inside for ball 3. Once again, the winner of this one will move on to play the West Fargo Aces in the East Region Championship game. That one, I think he may have tapped it foul into the face mask of the umpire. Either way, it comes in as a strike. And now it's a full count at 3-2. As Fleeflet will have a couple quick words with Manick. He'll trot back behind the plate. And now the plan is in action here for this payoff pitch against Sen. By-swinger waiting in the wings. Pickoff attempt at first. Runner back in time as Alex Such is touching up on the head first slide. And he'll try again. And back in time again. And he'll deliver, and the runner goes, and it'll be a walk. And runners on first and second, and now the tying run is in scoring position here for Jackson By-swinger.
Draws the walk. Now to bat will be number 18, the 3rd baseman, Jackson By-swinger.
And this one rattles in off the front of the plate and into the backstop, and now 2 runners in scoring position on a wild pitch. Such advances to 3rd. And Sen advances to 2nd. Once again, By-swinger was struck out by Manick last time. He was the 2nd victim of the strikeout. And this one's low, kicking up some dirt for ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. And the pitch, and that one's hit hard to center field. It's going back. It has a chance, and it's at the fence. It was like 6 inches, not even 6 centimeters from being a 3-run homer, but 2 will score. It's an RBI double for Jackson By-swinger, who hit a grand slam against Bismarck.
Jackson By-swinger with
and the Astros have taken a 2-1 lead.
Double.
That was so close for By-swinger.
Now to bat, first baseman, number 17, Logan Sullivan.
Logan Sullivan with the batter now, and caught in between 3rd and 2nd. He's back safely. So runner on 2nd only here, and that's going to be tap foul for a strike. Makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike here to Logan Sullivan. So everybody who struck out the first time around is now getting on base. As the officials are going to get together and discuss something here. And that discussion has come to an end. So now Logan Sullivan will dig back in to face a 1-1 count. By Swinger on second. Got there via the 2-run RBI double that came 2 centimeters shy of a 3-run blast. And that's a little chopper right back to Manick. He'll run it over to first and trot and tap on the bag, and that ends the inning. The Astros get 2 runs on 1 hit. And put a hit on the board here for the Astros if we could. We'll do that after the break.
2 runs on 1 hit.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. Kindred Storage wishes Kindred the best of luck in this year's tournament.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Half of the 3rd inning will be left fielder number 1, Isaac Loosemore.
All right, you may have heard it. Isaac Loosemore stepping up to the plate, grounded out to the shortstop Erickson last time he was at the plate. And the Astros have a 2-1 lead here over the 1-seeded Wahpeton post 20. The pitch comes across for a ball, 1-0 here to the 0-for-1 Isaac Loosemore. We'll see Fleeflet and Manick this inning. It's the bottom of the top of the order and the top 2/3 of the middle of the order. 3, 4, and 5 is the easier way to say that. As the pitch comes across for another ball, and it's 2-0 here to Loosemore. Andy's Custom Body Shop in Mapleton, along with the Kindred Area Arts Program, Davenport Supper Club, and Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton, making coverage of the East Region Baseball Tournament possible here on Magnitude Sports. And we thank you for tuning in. Low and out for a ball. 3-0 here, and Loosemore, a hitter's count. 3-1, excuse me. Still a hitter's count, though. And this one grounded right back to Barta, and underhand toss there to Sullivan for the first out. So it's a 1-3 ground out if you're scoring at home, and that brings up the next batter here for Wahpeton. It's Jackson Fleeflet.
Barta on to Sullivan records out number 1 and brings up the catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet.
And that one skims off the top of the glove of Erickson for ball 1. 46 pitches for Barta now, 26 of them recorded as strikes. And time is called by Fleeflet. Ethan Manick on deck. 1 away if we can get that far. We might see Hunter Wamry this inning. And the pitch, and that one comes off the lower barrel of the bat, and it's a chance here for Sullivan to make the grab, and he's responsible for both outs on the board now here for Wahpeton.
Logan Sullivan was put out, recording out number 2. That'll bring to the plate number 22, the pitcher, Ethan Manick.
This is our third pitcher versus pitcher battle of the game. The second time Ethan Manick's been on the batting end of that battle. You see how Barta sets up this time around. Delivers it low. Skims it off the dirt for a ball, 1-0. And that one just missed, maybe a little bit to the inside, ball 2. But 2 up, 2 down. Manick's going to try and prevent the 3 up, 3 down scenario. Don't think he's going to do that. Looks like by-swinger. Oh, he ran into Anthony Erickson, and as a result, the miscommunication allows Manick to reach on an error.
Manick reaches on the air.
That could have been out 3 if they just would have communicated. And
Hunter Wamry.
with a 2-1 lead against a really good baseball team, you cannot afford to make mistakes like that.
Yeah, you said it, Mike. That might come back to haunt them.
We'll see. Hunter Wamry now reached on I believe it was an inning-ending fielder's choice, if I remember correctly. Last time he was at the plate, now he takes strike 1. Yes, it was, because he hit it towards third and they applied the force out, so it was the inning-ending fielder's choice. Runner goes, swing and a miss, and the throw up to second is not in time, and Manick steals second, moves into scoring position, and he represents the tying run. And if Wamry can get a base hit here, that error is going to be the reason why this game is tied. As Barta looks back at second, delivers the pitch up high for a ball, 1-1. 0-2. 1-2, it should be 1-2. There we go. And he'll tip it foul. The count will stay right where it's at. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, coverage brought to you by the Ball Yard in Fargo. Todd R. Wold, certified public accountant, along with Rogers Corner Cut and Grafton and Kindred State Bank, Rambo, Kindred Youth Baseball, the Ringneck and Leonard, and Magnum Trucking. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter Wamry as Barta sets, leans in, gets a signal from Erickson, and now he'll step off and now force Manick to touch up on second base as Manick gets the slight lead off once again. Barta leans in, double checks Manick, and delivers. And that one's going to be popped up. And this time, Byswinger will not have another chance. I thought it was going towards third, but it went, as it came down, it was right behind the mound, and Carson Barta makes the catch. And they will survive the error.
Final put out of the third inning.
And that'll bring up 4, 5, and 6 for the Astros, leading 2-1 here on the Sean Carlson Town & Country Credit Union scoreboard. Back in a moment.
Signs help us navigate our world. Signs keep us on course, headed in the right direction, excited about upcoming events, and punctuate important moments in our lives. Signs build brands, create connections, and define purpose. Signs speak with strength to communities, guests, clients, and customers. Signs create impact and grab attention like no other medium can. For over 3 decades with locations throughout the world, Signorama is the way to grow your business.
Paradiso has been a mainstay in the FM area for the past 43 years with an extensive menu that will satisfy any appetite, including gluten-free options. Sundays, kids 8 and under eat free. Mondays, buy one, get one burritos. Don't forget about the other traditional menu items like tacos, sizzling fajitas, quesadillas, and Fridays, get $1 off Mexican fried ice cream. Ask your server about other daily specials. Remember, chips are free, but the dinner is extra. Paradiso can also cater your special event. Visit Paradiso.com for more info. Paradiso, 801 38th Street South in Fargo. All right, welcome back. Ethan Manick going to toss pitch 60 to start this inning. He'll face the middle of the order. Grant Matter, Kobe Nissen, Carson Barta. On 59 pitches, 35 of them have been recorded as strikes. Matter's 0 for 1. He would fly out to right center field there. I believe it was Schroeder who made the catch on that one. And we move into the top of the 4th now here. Zoom out just a hair on our camera there.
To lead off the top half of the 4th.
There we go.
Is number 7, the second baseman, Grant Matter.
Grant Matter start this inning off. Batter 4 in the lineup here for the Astros. And the windup in the pitch, in for strike 1. Nice pitch there by Manick. And pitch 61 is in for strike 2. And can he get another strikeout here? No, he cannot. At least not on that pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, no runners on. Top of the 4th, 2-1 lead for the Astros here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And now the count is level at 2-2. And 22 delivers the 2-2 high to left center field. And that one is going to be caught by Ulick for out number 1.
Ulick with the catch in center. Now to bat will be number 2, the left fielder, Colby Nissen.
So Colby Nissen will try his luck here against Manick with 1 away now here for the Astros. So we're 55 minutes into the game, and that sinker falls in for strike 1. Nissen 0 for 1, popped out to the short, or I should say line drived out to the shortstop Kappas. And that pitch will just miss to the inside. That'll even the count at 1-1. Once again, the winner of this one plays the West Fargo Aces tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. And the other team will play Valley City at 11 a.m. 2-1 the count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Carson Barta waiting on deck here for the Astros. Jackson Byswinger delivering a 2-run double that bounced off the wall in right center field. That's a good 320, 330 some feet approximately. As Manick records another strikeout
in the box
here.
Is the pitcher, number 8, Carson.
Good to see Manick shake off that last inning, get that strikeout, get a little confidence back in himself.
Exactly. We'll see if he can build on that confidence here against the opposing pitcher, Carson Barta. Batter 6 in the lineup here for the Astros as pitch 70 comes across for ball 1. And 71 for strike 1, and it's 1-1 now. Here to the batter, Barta. And that one will miss to the inside for ball 2. And all those balls to the inside were probably just centimeters out of the strike zone. And that just goes to show how good of a pitcher Manick really is. And he'll miss that one for a ball. And probably another one that just missed, as I just mentioned. 3-1. That one outside and a walk, and Barta's on base. So now Anthony Erickson, and I'm sorry, Barta, or 2 batters ago, I said the line drive out to Kappas. It was actually Erickson
we'll bring up
who line drived out.
Number 10, Anthony Erickson.
I believe this is Alex Such coming into courtesy run. We'll double check the jersey number here.
And in the courtesy run,
still couldn't
for
catch
Barta
it.
will be number 1,
Matt Nelson.
Nelson.
There's 1 less 1 on the jersey number there. Anthony Erickson, the batter, once again, takes the pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. He line drived out into the glove of Kappas to end the inning last time he was at the plate. 2-1 lead for the Astros here, top of the 4th, and Manick delivers the 0-1 up high to level the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 77 pitches now here for Manic. As we are approaching the 1 hour mark of this ball game. Almost all the games here today and yesterday, the losing team had 1 run or less. We had a 1-0 win for Wahpeton over Kindred. We had a 4-1 win. We had 2 other games in a 3-1 final. And this could be a ground out to third, and that's exactly the case as Timian will deliver the strike to Wamry on the 5-3 ground out to end the top half of the 4th. To the bottom of the 4th we go after this here on Magnitude. Andy's Custom Bodywork in Mapleton is a full-service auto repair shop specializing in automotive and semi-tractor collision repair and refinish. Andy's Custom Bodywork has been providing great service to its customers in Mapleton, Castleton, Kindred, and surrounding communities since 2003. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5. You'll find them at 16194 39th Street Southeast in Mapleton. Call them to set up an appointment for your vehicle today at 356-0297. Andy's Custom Bodywork wishes both Castleton and Kindred the best of luck in today's game.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, welcome back. Carson Barta getting ready here for the bottom of the 4th. So far, he's tossed 55 pitches, 32 strikes, 23 balls, according to my numbers. And when he, the first couple innings, that ball strike count was more even. Down the middle, 50-50. Now he's starting to pull away with more strikes than balls. And knock on wood, Astros fans, that didn't just jinx your pitcher there. So Caden Hockert will be the batter that Barta faces first. He struck him out last time he came up to the plate. This one kicks up some dust for a Luke Bryan-style ball 1. And this one, ooh, right back to Barta, and he'll toss it over to Sullivan there. And I am not exactly sure where that one was heading, but Barta protected himself. Let's put it that way.
What a play there. Get the reflexes, come back.
It's not clear the count here for Jaden King, the batter. Goes into the books as a ground out on a 1-3. You like to use the terms hard, soft, or mild. You'd put the word hard in there.
Whoa.
And Barta to first throws a strike to Sullivan to get the out.
On the bare hand. 2 great plays in a row. Off the bounce with the bare hand. Beautiful play there by the pitcher.
Well, he may not be delivering as many strikeouts as Manic, but he is certainly doing other things that pitchers need to do to have a successful game.
You can say that again.
Tori Ulick, 1-for-1, singled on a diamond cutter to center field last time he was at the plate. And this one will miss for a ball up high, and it's 1-0. As we officially hit the 1 hour mark of the ball game now. And the pitch. That one's fouled up over the Astros dugout and out of play for a strike, 1-1. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Clothes Mentor in Fargo, Kindred Spirits, Blake's Marine, Devil's Lake, the Knickerbocker in Hickson, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Go Promo, and Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. And had that, he ran out. It's an infield hit, but did you see what Barta did there? He jumped up over the ball, so Byswinger would have a chance to throw out the runner, but that was placed perfectly on the bunt there by Ulick.
Around to the leadoff man and shortstop.
And that brings us back to the top of the
Caden
order here for
Kappas.
Caden Kappas as Wahpeton has the tying run on base.
It's just a perfect showing of getting on your horse, putting your head down and getting there to first.
Yeah, he certainly had the speed running up to first, and now the ball is dropped by Erickson. That allows Hewlett to steal second unchallenged. So now the tying run is in scoring position, and it's no balls and a strike. So Barda will patiently set up here. Checks up on Hewlett, leans in, gets the sign, sets, and now he'll step off, and that will force Hewlett to touch up on second again. Probably lucky he didn't get called for a balk there. He didn't quite make that as naturally as he probably should have. And a strike is delivered. It's 0-2. Kindred Storage, Sinorama, Paradiso and Fargo, Clay Erdman at Mustang Seeds, and Andy's Custom Body Shop in Mapleton, providing coverage of the East Region Tournament here on Magnitude Sports. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Swung on, fouled back, skimmed it off the top of the bat, and it's 0-2. It remains 0-2. Well, it's been a good one here today, and Wahpeton strikes first. Astros take the lead, and here we are in the bottom of the fourth with 2 out. Runner on second, runner goes to third, and now the snap throw up to third, not in time, and he will steal third. Hewlett is pretty speedy. We saw him get up to first. He got to second unchallenged, and he was over at third in a breeze as well. And when you're stealing bases, third is the easiest one to get tagged out on because it's a little bit closer of a throw than it is from home to second. That one skips off the dirt there, and
he thought about it again.
Yeah, he thought about it, but it bounced in the right direction, and Erickson was paying attention, and Hewlett will be stranded on third for the moment. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But Wahpeton would love to get that run in. And the Astros would love to not make it happen, and they could potentially do it here on this pitch. Up high, that's a ball 4 walk. Runners on the corners, and that brings up that brings up Gavin Schroeder. Gavin Schroeder's 2 for 2. He has a double and a single, a triple and home run shy of the cycle. And let's see here. Now the umpire's coming to the... I wonder if there was a question on the ball strike count on that pitch there. Home plate umpire once again talking to the coaches. Yeah, then that's what I had on mine was 2-2-2 as well. So rewind a little bit here, and so the count is 2-2, and that's what I had on my account. I thought for maybe a moment that I missed something because I have a habit of missing a pitch every now and then, but I didn't miss one on that occasion. So our hunch of the ball strike count being in question was correct. So instead of a walk, it goes into a full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Kappas will come back. Once again, he's 0 for 2. Flied out to center and reach base on an error. One of 2 errors the Astros have committed. And Barda has another chance to strike him out. Or maybe he'll get him to pop out here. Right field into foul territory, and it will go out of play. It will go out of play, and...
Good hustle, just didn't get there in time.
Payoff pitch number 2 for Barda. Can he get the strikeout? No, he cannot. And that's going to be juggled. Throw to first is off the mark. It almost hit the runner, and it's into the dugout, so he'll get the second at free of charge. He'll get the extra base on the throw in the dugout. Hewlett scores, and the game is tied at 2-2. And that'll be charged as an error to the second baseman, Grant Matter.
Kappas reaches on the air and moves to second. Ulich scores on the play. That brings up number 2, the right fielder, Gavin Schroeder.
Gavin Schroeder, 2 for 2 with a double and a single. And now this visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
So mind-boggling turn of events here. And after a reversal on a count, and now an error on the second baseman, which is, they did charge it as 2 errors. So I was under the impression it was 1 error, but they put 4 errors on the board, so we'll add another error as well. So it's a double error, I guess you could say, on the second baseman. And that pitch comes in for a ball. So the runner on second, once again, to reset here is Caden Kappas. And he's in scoring position, looking to give Wahpeton the lead, but there is 2 outs. And some strong pitching here from Barta could get the Astros out of this inning and keep it tied. We'll see what happens. Got it in there for a strike. Usually a breaking ball goes left or right, but that one kind of dropped. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count here to Gavin Schroeder. 2 for 2 with a double and a single. And he is going to smash that one out into center. It'll drop for a hit. Rounding third is Kappas, and he will score. And it's 3-2, and Wahpeton retakes the lead.
Gavin Schroeder with the RBI single.
So
now
the bottom
will
of the
be
fourth
number 1,
now.
left fielder Isaac Loosemore.
Isaac Loosemore will try and keep the inning going here for Wahpeton. That was close. That was very close. And that one's hit well to center field. It might have a chance at the wall. Making the catch is Joe Fryer, and that ends the inning.
Highway robbery.
No kidding about that one. Wow, what a job
Very
by
nice
Joe
catch in
Fryer.
center field by Joe Fryer ends the inning, but not before Wahpeton post 20 gets 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 post 400 errors.
All right, we'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
All right, welcome back. The lights are on here at Viking Varsity Field on the south side of Kindred. And it is 3-2 and a great game going on here between the 1-seeded Wahpeton Post 20 and the 5th-seeded Post 400 Astros. Remember, the Astros picked up a doubleheader sweep against Wahpeton back about 10 days ago on July 14th. And the Astros are not going away quietly here in the Wahpeton Post 20, certainly trying to make sure it's not a three-peat here for the Astros. It'll be Joe Fryer who made the catch out in center field to lead things off, to end the fourth inning, to lead things off in the fifth.
Stepping into the box, it's the center fielder, number 13, Joe Fryer.
So Manic will face batters 8, 9, and 1 here in the top half of the fifth for sure. And that pitch will come in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fryer went down window shopping last time he was at the plate. He'll look to avoid that this time here as the Astros need a run. He'll foul it back, if not more than a run. They need at least one run for the moment. But he'll foul it back for a second strike here, and it's 0-2. Manic delivers, and that one rifled foul down the third base line. It'll remain at 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 grounded towards the shortstop campus. He'll fire it over, but, just in the nick of time, too. Wamry was able to glove it right before the foot of Fryer touched the bag. And that puts one down, brings up Evan Erickson.
Kappas with a nice play over to Wamry, records the first out. Now up is the catcher, number 6, Evan Erickson.
Pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1 to Erickson, who was walked last time. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and a blazing fastball by Manic. It's 0-2. Don't have a radar gun. Wouldn't be surprised if that was in the 80s.
It would definitely read fast.
Yeah. And that one just missed, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and he gets another strikeout. And that's 2 down here, and brings up the top of the order, Chayton Sen.
Manic with his 6th strikeout. Turns the order over to the right fielder, number 9, leadoff man, Chayton Sen.
Sen struck out swinging, and he walked last time he was at the plate. Manic delivers, up high for ball 1 to Sen. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Kindred Area Arts Program, Davenport Supper Club, Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton, and the Ball Yard in Fargo, along with Todd R. Wold, certified public accountant. 2 balls and no strikes. And that one's fouled away, and now it's 2 balls and 1 strike. As well have a little bit of delay in the action here on a stray ball. Like a cat that gets out of the door when you're trying to go into your house. And a strike is thrown there. That came to mind because I was watching a friend of mine's cat last week, and it happened to me. So that's why that came to mind right there. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Did you get the cat back in?
I did, yes. Yep. As Sen will go down quickly and have a quick chat with his coach on the third base side. Hour and 15 minutes, time of the ball game here. Once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on, and a 1-run lead for Wahpeton here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And 22 delivers the 2-2, up high for a full count, ball 3 here on day 3 of the tournament. And day 2 for Wahpeton. And it's low, ball 4, and that's I believe his 3rd walk of the game now. We'll double check the stat book here.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Mike, because he had those 2 walks back to back.
Chayton Sen walks the
It's
first.
Actually his 3rd. Yeah, I said his 3rd, right?
Number
Yeah,
18, the third baseman, Jackson Beiswinger.
So Jackson Beiswinger steps up to the plate now with a runner on and 2 away. Beiswinger hit that double that came a centimeter shy of a 3-run home run last time he was at the plate. And he would love to get another crack at it. Once again, he hit a grand slam to left field at Starry Bank Field in the second game of a doubleheader with the Bismarck Governors. That was a game that the Stars, this one's popped up, running after his Fleet. And he does not make the catch. But anyways, the Stars scored, I believe, 6 runs as they batted 10 or 11 batters in that bottom half of the first inning against the Governors. They hit a 3-run homer. I can't recall who hit that one. I think it was either Andy or Eli Mock who hit that 3-run homer. And then a little bit later in the inning, Beiswinger steps up with the bases loaded and juices it to left field. Left field here is 325. Left field at Starry Bank Field is closer to 350. Beiswinger, another hit like the last one. He'll call time. But what I was going to say is another hit like the last one might be enough to get sent from first to home. You just never know. That's a long trip around the bases, but it's been known to happen on occasion. Manick sets, winds, delivers. Just missed the strike zone. That one was almost strike 2. Logan Sullivan waits in the wings here. 2 balls and a strike. Manick delivers. That was a off-speed pitch that hit the outer edge of the strike zone for strike 2. That levels the count at 2-2. Two gone, 1 on. And 22 delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 7, I believe. Let me double check my.
Muckow with his 7th strikeout of the evening.
And I'm going to give him grief for
that
that
one.
one.
Of the 5th inning. The Astros
we'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 1st Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton, North Dakota is a proud supporter of baseball. Wishes all the teams competing in the East Region Legion Baseball Tournament good luck. Since Ron Kittle's rookie year, Rogers Corner Cut has been providing all kinds of great haircuts to baseball players, coaches, and fans. Hit a home run with your next haircut and stop in to see Roger at Rogers Corner Cut, 50 West 6th Street in Grafton, or call 701-352-1244. All right, welcome back as Barta moves in to the bottom of the 5th with his team trailing by 1, 3-2. 2 runs on a hit. Astros have committed 4 errors. Wahpeton 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors. And Wahpeton has left 6 on base. The Astros have left 3 on base. And Barta will face Fleet, Manick, and Wamry, 4, 5, and 6, the middle of the order here for Wahpeton post 20. As we go into the top of the 5th inning, and the pitch comes across for a strike. And I think a positive here, if you're an Astros fan, is you want to get out of this inning quickly and get the bottom of the 4th behind you, because that was not the best inning of baseball for the post 400 Astros. And this one on a 2-hopper towards Beiswinger, and Sullivan will patiently wait for the ball to come to him, and that will retire Fleet on the 5-3 ground out.
Pitch count number 75 in the books for Barta.
Beiswinger on to Sullivan records out number 1 and brings up the pitcher, number 22, Ethan Manick.
Well, Barta's won both of the pitcher versus pitcher battles against Manick from the pitching side of things. As Manick's 0 for 2. Well, sort of, not really. I mean, the numbers would suggest that he's 0 for 2. But what happened just now is what happened to him 2 at-bats ago, and in the middle he reached on an error. So now he reaches base via hit by a pitch for the second time this evening.
And now up is the first baseman.
And now it's Hunter
Wamry,
who is 0 for 2. Reached on an ending fielder's choice that he would bat towards third. That would apply the force out with runners on first and second. And then he would pop out to the second baseman, Grant Matter. Pitch is low and out for a ball, 1-0 here to Hunter Wamry. Rogers corner cut and Grafton along with Kindred State Bank. And Rambo and the Ringneck and Leonard and Kindred Youth Baseball alongside Magnum Trucking, bringing us broadcast coverage of this game and all 16 games of the tournament. If you missed any of the games, you want to see them again, they're available on our website, sportsnet.com. Click on the archive button. Underneath that, you'll find On Demand. And all the recent games are at the top. You simply click Watch next to the game you want to see again, and it's right there for you. As the pitch comes in, a sinker for a strike, 1-1. And then on that same webpage, you scroll to the bottom, you can filter it by sport. Looking for a football game, click on football, and it'll filter out every game that's not a football game. Make it a little bit easier to search. That's one example of many. You can filter it by a number of different sports. 2-1 the count now here to Wamry. Once again, the runner on first is Ethan Manick. And Barta keeping an eye on Manick here. He had a stolen base last time he was at the plate on first. And that ball will get away. Manick will take off. And the throw to second will not be in time. He's going to try for third. And he will get there. Man, showing some speed on that one right there.
That's just some good heads-up base running there.
Yeah, definitely.
Way to see that he could get third and get there, and now he's got himself in scoring position with one out here.
So he'll reach second on the air, and well, he'll reach third on that same error. That's now the 5th error of the game here for the Astros. And if you thought Manick was a threat on the mound, well, I think he just proved that he's a threat running the bases too. One away. And the 2-1 turns into a 3-1 here to Wamry. (3-1) fouled away, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Also want to say thanks to Nipstad Farms, the Kindred class of 2023 parents. Marvin's of Fargo now hiring, and Kindred Express Lane for making coverage possible of the East Region Tournament this year. That one is sent over the head of the shortstop Erickson into left field. Shallow left, that'll score Manick on an RBI single for Wamry. And that makes it 4-2 as Wahpeton doubles up here on the Astros.
Wamry with the RBI single. That'll play Ethan Manick. And bring up number 9, the second baseman, Caden Hocker.
And first, a quick visit by Erickson to the mound. And the pitch. Got it in there for a strike. Well, the Astros need to get out of this inning without allowing any more runs. They have a 2-run deficit than anything higher than that heading into this deep in the game. High and in, that'll level the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the batter, Caden Hockert. Jaden King on deck. Tori Ulick to follow if we can get that far into the lineup. One away, runner on first is Hunter Wamry, and that could lead to a double play situation too, depending on where Hockert would place the ball if he makes contact. High for ball 2. Well, the lights are on here at Kindred Viking Varsity Field. And on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard, it's Wahpeton post 24 and the post 400 Astros 2. That one's fouled away. They'll level the count at 2 apiece. Aces are waiting the winner of this one. Right now, Wahpeton in a good position to square off against the Aces, and that should be a good matchup. That'd be 1 versus 2 if that were to end up being the result. And that breaking ball will float outside for a ball. It's full count now at 3-2, an hour and 27 minutes into the ball game. We want to welcome all those down in the Wahpeton area tuning in to watch the game tonight. And that one's a little bit high, and Hockert walks. That puts 2 runners on, and with 1 away here,
Hockert
the
draws
Astros are going to need to, and just as I was about to say that, the coach is coming out to the mound. So it'll be a visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. 4-2 lead here as Wahpeton doubled up on the Astros. Back in the bottom of the fourth, when they would score 2 runs. Jaden King 0 for 2, struck out swinging, and he grounded out on I believe it was a bunt attempt down the third base line. Turned out to be a 1-3 ground out, and a balk is called, and that will allow the runners to advance. So that moves 2 into scoring position. A base hit here would be disastrous for the Astros. I have Barta at 89 pitches. The official count has him at 88.
Infield moving in here for the Astros.
Swing and a miss, and that's a nice pitch there by Barta, but he'll need a couple more of them to get out here. And as you mentioned, Cody, first base playing right at the grass cutout, same with the third baseman. And the second baseman and shortstop are right on the edge of the grass as well. Well, the outfielders are playing at about the mid-outfield position here, all 3 of them, left, center, and right. So that's fouled away, and now it's strike 2, and Barta could really use a strike here. Put out 2 on the board. See if he can do it. Up high for a ball. Tried to get King to climb the ladder, but he wouldn't do so. 90 minutes now into the ball game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. That's 2 away, and now brings up Tori Ulick, 2 for 2.
Barta
a single to center and a bunt single down the third base line.
Now to the plate is
Big
number
time
20,
strikeout
center
there
fielder
for the
Tori
Astros.
Ulick.
Yeah, no kidding. They really needed that one here. The best thing that could happen for the Astros is that they get out of this inning down only 2. And Wahpeton is threatening to increase that lead even more. And that pitch won't count as anything, as time was called just as the ball was being released. So no ball, no strike, just a pitch that never happened. Bottom of the fifth and a 4-2 game in favor of Post 20 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And number 20, Tori Ulick, steps into the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Barta, high for a ball, 1-0.
Can hear that Wahpeton bench really cheering on.
Yeah, they've been cheering / heckling the Astros pitcher all game. And so far, he hasn't been too fazed by it. That one comes in for a strike, and it's even at 1-1. Kind of like a free throw shooter, and the opposing fans trying to distract them. That's kind of what reminds me of what's happening right now to Barta from the Wahpeton bench. That one's going to be sliced foul. And it just landed foul. It's like maybe a half an inch to the left of the white line. We saw one hit, I believe it's back on day one of the tournament, that landed on the, it was Valley City, I believe, who hit it down the third baseline and dropped it right on the white stripe in about mid-left field, and that ended up scoring a couple runs on that particular play. We've only had 3 home runs, and all 3 of them have been hit by Griffin Stahl, the West Fargo Vets. Nobody else in this tournament has hit a home run. We saw a ground rule double the other day. And then we saw a by-swinger come just centimeters shy. And now Grant Matter will retire Wahpeton Post 20 here in the 6th. They get one across, but
in the bottom half of the 5th
they
inning,
keep those 2 runners stranded in scoring position on second and third. And now the Astros
we have a new score after
will bring out the bats on the top of the 6th right after this.
When your team, school, or business needs custom apparel or promotional products, Rambo is here to help. With over 40 years of industry-leading experience, state-of-the-art machines, and dedicated employees, we have the tools and facility to handle any job. With online ordering solutions for sports teams and businesses alike, you can count on us to get the job done correctly and on time. To get your next project started, contact Matt or visit us online at rambo.com.
The Ringneck and Leonard is your place this weekend for great food, cold beverages, and East Region baseball. Grab an appetizer along with your favorite beverage and watch the games as the cooks make you a sizzling steak or a juicy burger. The Ringneck is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to midnight, and be sure to ask your server about the weekly specials on Wednesday and Friday nights. Get a sneak peek at the full menu on the Ringneck's Facebook page. The Ringneck and Leonard welcomes you, your fans, and wishes the best of luck to all the teams in the tournament. The Davenport Supper Club is a kid-friendly local establishment with a full menu serving steak, seafood, burgers, and appetizers. Happy hours from 5 to 6 p.m., and they have dinner specials on the weekends, too. The Davenport Supper Club is located at 45 First Avenue in Davenport, North Dakota. Visit the Facebook page for the latest specials, hours, or call them at 701-428-3817. The Davenport Supper Club welcomes you out for some great food and great times and wishes Kindred and the rest of the teams the best of luck in this year's tournament. All right, so Ethan Manick will be pulled from the mound. I have him down for 96 pitches, 56 strikes, 40 balls, allowing 2 runs on 1 hit. And he forced 3 runners stranded on base for post 400.
Batting for the Astros will be number 17, the first baseman, Logan Sullivan.
So Manick will move to second. Hocker would move over to short. Now pitching for Wahpeton is Caden Kappas. Top of the 6th, pitch comes in for a strike to Logan Sullivan, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, swinging in a ground out back to the pitcher on a 1-3. And we'll see if he can do a little bit better this time around. He'll pop it up, foul. Nobody will be able to make a play on it. It's 0-2. Well, on broadcast 1201 for me personally, you have to suspect that this is going to have like a crazy ending of some sort. You just get this feeling. It's under the lights. It's a tournament game. We've had 3 lead changes already, and just have this feeling. But you never know.
Kappas picks up his first strikeout. Now to bat is
Got
number
that
7,
feeling
second
inside your
baseman,
bones?
Grant Matter.
Usually I'm right when I get that feeling, but sometimes I don't vocalize that. Something always happens. Like I was actually thinking about that a little bit ago, and then it's like, yeah, sure you were, you know. So now if it happens, you know I was thinking about it a little bit ago. That's one's fouled away for a pitch, or for a ball, for a strike. Come on, get it together, Mike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Grant Matters the batter. Kobe Nissen will follow with 1 away. We'll see Nissen for sure. We might see Carson Barta this inning, depending on how the next 2 batters go. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes now here to Grant Matter. And the 1-2. Swing and miss, drop third strike. And Matter is going to get, he's not going to get to first in time. He almost ran that one out.
You're going to say it was foul ball.
Oh, okay. Now it's going to be a fouled away pitch. I don't know. I'm trying to replay that hit in my mind here. Oh, yeah, he fouled it at the plate. Okay, that makes sense. That's more than likely what happened. So 1-2. Now it's 2-2. One hour, 38 minutes. Somebody up here in press row said this game would be over in an hour. More on that in a moment. That one's going deep to left, and it's all the way back, and it's gone! It is a solo shot for Grant Matter, and the Astros have pulled within 1. It's 4-3. Hits it deep to left
Number
center.
7, Grant Matter with the solo home run.
And he'll circle home, pick up his bat, and go greet his teammates.
That was a shot out of the ballpark.
325 down that left field line as you curve in closer to the scoreboard. It's a little bit closer to 340, and he easily smashed that one 345.
Well, you got a home run, Mike. So
Nissen.
maybe your feeling was partially right there.
Well, maybe it's just the beginning. You never know. I never really fully clarified what I was thinking. 1 ball, no strike here to Kobe Nissen, 0 for 2. Fly out and a strikeout swinging. The fly out was to Caden Hockert, the shortstop. Or no, actually, Caden Kappas was playing shortstop at the time when that play occurred. 3 balls, no strikes. And the free strike will come in here. 3-1 to Kobe Nissen with Carson Barta on deck. 4-1. A walk for Nissen, and the tying run is on base for the Astros.
Colby Nissen with the base on balls. Now up to bat is the pitcher, number 8, Carson Barta.
1 away. You could think about the possibility of a sack bunt coming up here, but we'll see if the coach is thinking the same thing or not. And he will not square up. Instead, he'll pop it up. Dropping back is Wamry on a back pedal, makes the grab. That's out number 2. And now there will be no bunting. It'll be straight out swings, and now bring Anthony Erickson up to the plate.
Fly out to Wamry. Will bring to the plate 10 spot, shortstop, Anthony Erickson.
Erickson's 0 for 2. Had that line drive out to Kappas when he was playing shortstop, and then he grounded out to Kappas on a 6-3. Or no, I'm sorry, he grounded out to third to Timian on a 5-3, excuse me. That pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. You're down 1, and Manick has been taken off the mound, and Astros coaches are probably like, taking a little bit of a deep breath. And safe at second is Nissen, and the tying runners in scoring position. 2 away, and a big moment here for the Astros. They could tie this game on a base hit. This game is not over by any means. Top of the 6. And the pitch comes outside. Nissen will take off for third. He'll make it in unchallenged and standing. So he'll advance to third on the wild pitch, and now 90 feet away from tying. And Erickson just needs to not pop out. Not ground out, not fly out. Better yet, take the pitch for ball 4. He won't this time. He'll take it for a strike. But if that pitch would have been ball 4, that put runners on the corners. Joe Fryer's on deck. That one, a hopper towards third. Timian will fire it over. That ends the inning, and they will strand Nissen on third. But the Astros get one across, and they're one closer, and Wahpeton brings out the bats in the bottom of the 6th after this.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
Want to say hi to Tate Suffolcool and Joe Cummings, 2 of the members of the Valley City Royals watching.
Stepping to the plate, leadoff man.
And the winner of this one will play the Aces, and the other team will play Valley City tomorrow at 11 a.m. So we appreciate those from Valley City tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here. Whether you're from Valley City, whether you're from West Fargo, whether you're from Post 400 in Fargo, or from down south of Fargo and Wahpeton, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. And it's been a great game, and right now the smile's a little bit bigger on the Wahpeton fans. But the way this game is going, that could change at any moment. Right now, the best thing that could happen for Wahpeton is they get some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch from Barta. And that one will be a chopper. It'll go right to Hunter, or check that, the first baseman Sullivan. Thinking of the wrong first baseman there. And that's out number 1.
Sullivan handles it himself. Now to bat is number 2, the right fielder, Gavin Schroeder.
Kappas with a direct ground out. That brings up Gavin Schroeder, who's 3 for 3. A double, a single, and a single, all to right field. And he'll foul this one for a strike, 0-1. I see Max Mayhus is also watching. And if memory serves me correctly, he's a member of Valley City. And also Devin Thornton, who I believe is the first baseman for Valley City, and Sam Oshak. Sam Oshak, part of the Post 2 Bombers, if I remember correctly. And there's a strikeout there, and that's out number 2.
Barta picks up strikeout number 4 and out number 2 of the 6th inning. Now to bat, number 1, left fielder, Isaac Loosemore.
Isaac Loosemore is 0 for 3. Grounded out to the shortstop, grounded out to the pitcher, and then flied out deep to center field. Joe Fryer making the catch at the wall. And as I look out in center field, Joe Fryer standing about 10 feet in front of the wall right now. Left and right fielders playing a little bit further in than Joe Fryer is in center. That pitch will drop in for ball 2. .104 pitches now here for Barta, so this will be the final batter that Barta faces. Pitch limit's 105, and if he reaches that, he can finish the batter, and then he has to go. Three balls and no strikes. Barta delivers up high for a walk. And that'll be the end for Barta. 106 pitches, 63 strikes, 43 balls. Allowed 4 runs on 7 hits, and he forced Wahpeton to strand 8 on base. He will be responsible for Loosemore on first should he come around and score before we can officially close the book on Barta. But his teammates will come out and greet him, and this visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin in Fargo. We'll have a pitching change. We'll tell you more about it in a moment.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate in the Fargo-Moorhead area? From office to retail, to industrial to farmland, trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, they have the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Good luck to all of the Area Legion teams on the field this week from the leader in the field of commercial real estate, Goldmark Commercial.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
All right.
The game is number 4, Mikey Grensteiner.
Mike Grensteiner moves to right field. Carson Barta moves to shortstop, and that puts Chayton Sen on the mound
now
here.
pitching for the Fargo Post 400 Astros will be number 9, Chayton Sen.
And not to put the bar too high or put a lot of pressure on Chayton Sen, even though he's not listening to this right now, but he's the younger brother of the Post 400 Stars ace pitcher Kobe Sen. So we'll see what Chayton has learned from Kobe as far as closing out games is concerned. He'll be put to the test here, and if he can shine, that'd be bonus for his future.
Catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet.
So he'll face off against the catcher, Jackson Fleeflet. In a 1-run game here in the bottom of the 6th, 2 away, and Sen needs to try and retire 1 more to give the Astros a chance. Runner goes, and the ball is dropped, and he will be in at second unchallenged. Let's see here. I think, I don't know if that was a courtesy runner that snuck in. No, that is Fleeflet. I thought I saw a different jersey number, but I did not. So Fleeflet at second now in scoring position here, looking to add that insurance run. As the pitch comes across for a ball, and second pitch comes across for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 hour and 52 minutes, time of the game now, 8 minutes shy of the 2-hour mark. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Chayton Sen. Once again, Mike Grensteiner moves out to right field. Carson Barter moves over to shortstop. And the pitch, and now the throw to third, not going to be in time, and the head first slide. Loosemore gets credit for the steal. So he moves into third base and a little bit closer to scoring here. And, well, 2-run deficit's not necessarily a mountain to overcome, but the Astros would prefer to just have to try and get 1 in, as would any other team in this situation. And here's the pitch. That one will skip off the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well, we have some Post 2 fans cheering for Wahpeton, and we have some Valley City fans and some other fans not from Valley City cheering for the Astros. As that hit goes into right field, 1 hot, nice grab by Grensteiner as he throws it back in. That will score Loosemore from third, and it's now 5-3 in favor of Wahpeton. On the RBI single by Fleeflet and out to right field, and now we'll have a courtesy runner for Fleeflet, and that courtesy runner is Jordan Miller.
Number 10, Jordan Miller. And up to bat is number 22, second baseman, Ethan Manick.
So Manick will try and keep the inning going here for Wahpeton Post 20. They're up 2. Bomber fans cheering for Wahpeton because no matter what happens, they don't have to play them. Everybody else cheering for the Astros because nobody wants to play Wahpeton. The Bombers will play the Vets tomorrow. That matchup is locked in. The only matchup that's still to be determined is Valley City versus one of these two. And at the moment, it'll be the Astros if this score holds up. Two-1, 2 away, bottom of the 6th, 2-run lead for Wahpeton. And Chayton Sen delivers. High and in for a ball. 3 balls and a strike here to Ethan Manick with Hunter Wamry on deck. He'll check the runner on first, set and deliver, and it's low for a strike. Manick thought it was a walk. And to be honest, so did I.
Me too, I already clicked on the second base.
It's an easy unclick, and well, you know that. And now it'll be a walk. It said to wait 1 extra pitch, so now you can click second base, Cody. See, you've already done that. I'll clear the count here for Hunter Wamry.
Number 4, Hunter Wamry.
Astros really need a strikeout here. Got to get out of the inning.
Sen will step off. They'll force the runners to touch up on base, and now Erickson will come visit with Sen. And this quick visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin, now hiring in Fargo, paying between $18 and $22 an hour. If you're interested in a job with Marvin, go to the website, marvin.com/join us to apply. We also want to say thanks to Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo, Clothes Mentor in Fargo, Kindred Spirits, the Knickerbocker in Hickson, and Blake's Marine in Devil's Lake for supporting this. And that will be bad news for the Astros as the runners will advance into scoring position. A wild pitch, causing a little bit of trouble here for the Astros. 1-0 to Wamry, who's 1 for 3, reached on the fielder's choice. Then he would fly out, pop out, probably the better term, to the second baseman, and then he would single into shallow left last time he was at the plate. 1 ball, no strike, make it 2 balls, no strikes. Coming in is Miller, and there will be no play at the plate. It's 6-3, and the Wahpeton Post 20 have doubled up on the Astros for the second time in this game, and that moves Manick to third. And well, last time Manick was on the bases, we saw how fast he was. It could easily be 7-3 here if the Astros make another mistake.
That's absolutely the last thing the Astros needed right there.
Two balls, no strikes. You can make it 3 balls, no strikes. Game now an hour 57 old, make it an hour 58 old. Pitch comes in for a strike. 3-1 now to here to Hunter Wamry. Caden Hockert on deck. Chayton Sen with pitch 16, now pitch 17 here. High and in for ball 3 or 4. Yeah, it's ball 4. So now runners on the corners. Caden Hockert steps up to the plate.
Wamry advances on the walk. Now up at shortstop, number 9, Caden Hockert.
And that one will go into the dirt. Runners will stay at the corners, and it's 1 ball, no strike to Caden Hockert, 0 for 2. Struck out swinging, grounded out back to the pitcher on a 1-3, and then he was walked last time he was at the plate. Jaden King on deck, should Hockert reach base. Sen winds and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch. That's grounded right into the hands of the second baseman. They're going to try, and they don't need to turn 2. They only needed 1. Force out on second on Wamry ends the inning, and now the Astros need 3 to force the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if they can do it when we return after this here on Magnitude.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Go Promo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go Promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back. For the Astros, it's Job Fryer.
Leading off the 7th inning, number 13, center fielder Job Fryer.
Got some more Valley City fans chiming in on our chat. We certainly appreciate you subscribing and hope you're, well, I would assume you're enjoying the game if you're chatting. I mean, Joe Fryer and Evan Erickson and Chayton Sen, 8-9-1 here for sure. And over to short. Hockert picks it up, and it's off the mark. And Fryer will reach on an error. That error will be charged to the shortstop on the throw.
Fryer reaches on the error. Now to bat will be the catcher,
it's
number
Evan
6,
Erickson.
Evan Erickson.
With the tying run, Chayton Sen on deck. Just need to play some patient small ball here and get another runner on. Nobody out. If they do get a runner on, you could probably expect the possibility of a sacrifice bunt, but maybe not right now. Low for a ball. It's 2-0. As we cross the 2-hour mark of the ball game now here. 11 minutes in front of the 10 o'clock hour here in the south side of Kindred. And the pitch. Low for ball 3, and Evan Erickson is potentially a pitch away from putting a runner in scoring position. Kappas got a strike in there. Erickson patiently waiting to make sure he doesn't jump the gun on that one, as it looked like it was going to go low to the outside for ball 4. He'll foul this one back, and it's a full count now, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kappas delivers a walk. 2 runners on, nobody out. Top of the order, Chayton Sen. Sen represents the tying run and the go-ahead run. Jackson Beiswinger is on deck.
Erickson earns the walk. Turns it over to the leadoff man and pitcher, number 9, Chayton Sen. Courtesy running for Erickson.
Alex Such will come into
number
courtesy
11,
run.
Alex Such.
Had the extra 1 on the jersey that time. Chayton Sen struck out swinging against Ethan Manick. Since then, he's been walked twice. And he'll take the strike there. He probably didn't check his swing, but it would have been a strike either way. 0-1. Runners on first and second. Strike 2. Nobody away by Swinger on deck. And that one's fouled back and it'll remain 0-2. And that one is through the gap. Rounding third is Joe Fryer. He will score. And it's an RBI single for Sen past the diving shortstop Hockert into left center. Jackson Beiswinger up to the plate now.
Chayton Sen with the RBI single. And that places Joe Fryer and brings to the plate third baseman number 18, Jackson Beiswinger.
Beiswinger 1 for 3, struck out swinging, doubled a centimeter shy of a 3-run homer, and then he struck out swinging again. It's reached 2 hours, 5 minutes, time of the game. And now there's a rundown between third here. And they'll get the runner out at third, and that will leave Chayton Sen alone on first. So the Astros trying to pull a little trickery there, and they weren't successful.
Great job there by Wahpeton to get that out there.
Yeah, definitely. And the pitch. In for a strike. This is Beiswinger again. It's no balls and 1 strike. Logan Sullivan is on deck. for the Astros here as the sun has gone away. We have nothing but stadium lights. Pickoff attempt at first on Sen, no success there. And that one's fouled off. That's good for strike two. Kappas will lean in and get the signal. He'll ignore first and deliver the 0-2. High for a ball. One ball, two strikes, one out, one runner on. On first, it's Chayton Sen. Batter Jackson Beiswinger. 1 for 3 with a double to deep center. And now Beiswinger will dig back into the box. And the pitch, swing and a miss. And he gets him. And that's a good batter to strike out if you're Wahpeton.
Kappas with his second strikeout. Bring up first baseman number 17, Logan Sullivan.
Logan Sullivan will step up to the plate now. 0 for 3, strikeout, ground out to the pitcher, and another strikeout. And that one's high, ball one. Top of the 7th, 2 away. Sullivan representing the tying run with Chayton Sen on first, and tried to rob him there of the base and send back in time. Here's the 1-0. That one's high. 2 balls, no strikes. And now we have a visit to the mound. This visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin. Marvin now hiring, paying between $18 and $22 an hour. If you're interested in the job, go apply at marvin.com/join us. And this will be a one-on-one conversation as he holds the rest of the other teammates off and tells them to stay put where they're at. So 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on first with 2 outs. And coach here giving some words of wisdom to Kappas on the mound. All right, we return to action now. Once again to reset. 2 balls, no strikes to Logan Sullivan. Chayton Sen, the runner on first with 2 away. Top of the 7th. Got it in there for a strike. It's 2-1. This is the final out for post 400 Astros. They need to get both Sen and Sullivan across the plate. Swung, fouled at bat, skimmed it off the top of the back into the netting. 2-2, and the Astros are down to their final strike. Kappas at 40 pitches. 24 strikes, 14 balls according to my, or 16 balls, excuse me, according to my numbers. And that one's low, and Sullivan almost went for it. Full count now, 3-2. Grant Matter is on deck. Grant Matter hit that solo home run. If Sullivan reaches base, and now you got first and second, and you got to think if you're Wahpeton here, if you want to intentionally walk Matter or not, that would force the force out at home.
Sullivan goes to first on the walk.
Grant Matter, 1 for 3.
Second baseman.
Fly out to right, fly out to center, and a home run to left. And looks like they will let him bat. So they'll take their chances here with Grant Matter. The tying run is on first. Matter makes a connection over to short. He's out, and that will end it. Wahpeton will win. I'd like to see the replay on that one, to be honest. That was very, very, very close. But congratulations to Wahpeton Post 20. They hold on as the Astros threaten in a couple of innings here, but they're able to hold them off, and they win 6-4. Here, your final. We'll take a timeout, come back, and your post-game show coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Ends the game. Astros end up picking.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton, North Dakota is a proud supporter of baseball. Wishes all the teams competing in the East Region Legion Baseball Tournament good luck. Since Ron Kittle's rookie year, Rogers Corner Cut has been providing all kinds of great haircuts to baseball players, coaches, and fans. Hit a home run with your next haircut and stop in to see Roger at Rogers Corner Cut, 50 West 6th Street in Grafton, or call 701-352-1244.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back here to Viking Varsity Field. Here is Wahpeton Post 20 with a really entertaining game here with the Post 400 Astros. The Astros falling a little bit short. They had the tying run on base, but they couldn't get it across the plate, and they will fall 6-4. Your final line score here, Wahpeton 6 runs on 8 hits. They committed 1 error. They left I guess you could call it a small army on base. They left a total of 10 runners on base in the game. For the Post 400 Astros, 4 runs on 3 hits. They committed 4 errors. Or no, check that. They committed 5 errors, and they left a total of 6 runners on base. Time of the game, 2 hours and 14 minutes, the official time of the game. As we take a look at the stats on this one here, we'll start with Wahpeton Post 20. And pitching on the mound here, Ethan Manick, 5 innings pitched and 96 pitches. He faced 20 batters, 40 balls, 56 strikes, allowed 2 runs, and struck out 7, 1 looking, 6 swinging, allowed 1 hit, walked 4 batters, and that wraps up the stats for Manick. For Kappas, when he came in, he'd pitched 2 innings, faced 11 batters, 44 pitches, 26 strikes, 18 balls. The unofficial numbers there on the pitch. He would also allow 2 runs. And and he would strike out 2, both of them swinging. He allowed 2 hits and walked 3 batters. Team totals for the 2 pitchers combined through 7 innings: 31 batters faced, 58 balls, 82 strikes on 140 pitches, allowing 4 runs and striking out 9, 1 looking, 8 swinging. Had allowed 3 hits and walked 7 batters total for the 2 pitchers combined. On the flip side there, for the post 400 Astros pitching, they would start with Carson Barta. He would reach the pitch limit. He would finish with 106 pitches, faced 30 batters, struck out or sent 63 strikes across the plate, 43 balls, allowed 5 runs, and struck out 4. All 4 of them went down swinging, allowed 7 hits, walked 2 batters, and he also hit 2 batters. And then Chayton Sen would come in, and he would face 4 batters, 11 balls, 7 strikes on 18 pitches, and allowing 1 run. And he would strike out none, hit 1 batter, and walk 2. Team totals for the 2 pitchers combined through 6 innings of work: 34 batters faced, 54 balls, 70 strikes, 124 pitches, allowing 6 runs and a total of 4 strikeouts, all 4 going down swinging. Credit Carson Barta, and then 8 hits, 7 for Barta, 1 for Sen, and they would both walk 2 for a total of 4 walked batters in the game. 2 hit batters and 1 wild pitch recorded in the unofficial stat book here for the Astros. For Wahpeton Post 20, Caden Kappas, 4 plate appearances, 4 at-bats, scores a run. And Gavin Schroeder, 4 at-bats, scores 1 run, 3 hits, including 2 singles and a double. Jackson Fleeflit, 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 singles. Ethan Manick, 1 at-bat, scored a run, reached base on an error, got a walk and a steal, and he was just really fast around the bases. So Hunter Wamry had 1 hit for a single. Caden Hockert, 0 for 3. Jaden King, 0 for 3. Tori Ulick, 3 at-bats, 1 run scored, 2 hits for a single. And let's see here. I think I misread the stat line there. He had 1 hit for a single. Riley Timian did not come to the plate. Jordan Miller scored 1 run via a courtesy runner. And that wraps up your scoring and batting stats here for Wahpeton. For the Astros batting, it'd be Chayton Sen, 4 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, scored a run, had a single. Jackson Beiswinger, 4 at-bats, had 1 hit, that RBI double that scored 2 runs. Chayton Sen also had an RBI. Grant Matter had a hit, and that was good for a home run, and that RBIs himself in on that solo shot to left center. And then let's see here, Job Fryer scored a run, and Alex Such scored a run, and that wraps up your offensive totals here for the Post 400 Astros. So once again, that sets up our matchups for tomorrow. They are officially official now, I guess is the best way to put it, as we take a look at the upcoming schedule. And Valley City, well, it's kind of cut off on your screen there. I'm not sure why. It's never been cut off in any of the previous 1,500 broadcasts we've done. But instead, let's pull up the handwritten piece of paper here. So we have Wahpeton taking on the Aces in the East Region Championship game. It's a 1 versus 2 matchup. That will take place at a scheduled 6:30 start. Hopefully we get close to that, unlike we didn't today. In the first 2 games tomorrow at 11 a.m., it'll be the Post 400 Astros in Valley City. And then in the second game at approximately 1:30, it'll be the West Fargo Vats versus the Post 2 Bombers. And then in the third game, it will be the winner of Astros Valley City taking on the winner of the Vats Bombers at 4 p.m. for third place. And then that game will decide the 3rd and 4 seeds in the state tournament. And then we'll move ahead to our 6:30 game, the East Region Championship between the West Fargo Aces and Wahpeton Post 20. And the winner of that will be the 1 seed. The other team will be the 2 seed heading into the state tournament in Jamestown. So 3 days down, 1 to go. 12 games down, 4 to go. And we thank you so much for watching all the games here, and it should be a fun one tomorrow. It's been a fun one so far, for the most part. Once again, you can find us online, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We'd certainly appreciate it. And once again, all the games are available on demand. Under the Archives button, click on Demand. You'll come to this screen right here. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can sort it by sport there, but all the final scores are on that page. You can watch any of the previous games on demand at your preference. And once again, we'd love it if you were to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell so you get the alerts, so you get that mobile alert or that email alert with the direct watch link to the game every time we go live. For Eric Tianson, who helped us out there yesterday, on behalf of him, yesterday was his last day with Magnitude Sports, as he's going to Athens, Georgia for college, pursuing a broadcasting journalism career, and I think he's on the right path. And Cody, I don't know if you knew this, but last night when him and I were talking, he actually kept track of the amount of games that he did. 117 games on Magnitude. Have you been keeping track of how many games you've done on Magnitude?
I have not, but definitely more than one.
Definitely more than one?
And less than 1,200.
Less than 1,200. How about less or more than 117?
Probably less.
Probably less, but probably not by much, though. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, including Sean Carlson and Town & Country Credit Union, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo, Close Mentor in Fargo off 45th Street, Kindred Spirits, Blake's Marine in Devil's Lake, the Knickerbocker in Hickson, Kindred Storage, Sinorama, Paradiso in Fargo, Clay Erdman at Mustang Seeds, Andy's Custom Body Shop in Mapleton, Kindred Area Arts Program, Davenport Supper Club, Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton, along with the Ball Yard in Fargo. And Todd R. Wohl, Certified Public Accountant, Rogers Corner Cut and Grafting, Kindred State Bank, Rambo, the Ringneck and Leonard, Kindred Youth Baseball, Magnum Trucking, Nipstad Farms, the Kindred Class of 2023 Parents, Marvin's of Fargo now hiring. Apply at marvin.com/join us. And last but definitely not least, Kindred Express Lane, right across the street from the baseball field. All those sponsors made coverage of this weekend's tournament possible, and if you have an opportunity to patronize any, all, or some, or most of those businesses, we would certainly appreciate you doing so. Once again, your final score, let's kick up that final score one more time here, if I can find the right button, or if Cody, you can find the right button. And I'm just saying that because then it makes it sound like I'm not. Cody found the right button. 6-4 in favor of Wahpeton post 20. A great game there. You see Wahpeton scored first in the first inning, and then Astros would take the lead in the third. Wahpeton would get the lead back in the bottom of the fourth, tack on one more in the fifth. Astros would crawl within a couple runs, and I would see here. Let me double check the math here. They would be 4-3 at the end of at the middle of the sixth inning before Wahpeton punched across two more to retake the lead at 6-3, and then the Astros would get one in the seventh, but they would fall too short, and they would come to that final score of 6-4. For Brad Anderson, who helped us out on the first game today and helped us out on a couple games yesterday, we certainly appreciate all his help. For Eric Tianson, for Janice, for myself, alongside Cody, thank you for everything you've done today. We certainly appreciate it. We have one more day tomorrow, and it will be the two state qualifiers, winner go home, and then the third place in the championship games, and they're all live tomorrow here on Magnitude. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. Our YouTube channel will be updated with the watch links, as I think they currently say to be determined or something to that effect, but we'll get those updated probably within the next half an hour now that we know who's playing who, and you'll be able to tune into the watch link of your choice or watch them all, whichever you want to do. Once again, for Eric, Brad, myself, Janice, and Cody, my name is Mike Mason, signing off. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Valley City and the Post 400 Astros live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.